This is Dr. Chung. Today we're gonna do test 10 and module 2, even numbers. Okay. All right. Here is number 2. The function f is defined this way, and another function kx is what kx plus 3. So we know what is the f of x. F of x is given by here. Okay. So what is the y-intercept of the graph? Y equal kx. You're gonna find right underline, okay? That's you find the y-intercept. All right, now we can express kx in terms of x, okay? So kx replace with here, okay? So x minus 1 square plus 5. This is the f of x, and we need a little more, 3 more, right? So that is a translate, right? Move up by 3 unit. But this is the equations of k of k of x in terms of x. Okay, from here, what is y-intercept? This is 8. This is not y-intercept because this is x minus 1. So you can express x squared minus 2x and plus 1. That is x minus 1 squared, another 8. So actually x squared minus 2x plus 9, right? So 9 is y-intercept because when x equals 0, the value of y is 9. Okay? Or you can put this number here, x equals 0 already. Okay, put this number x equals 0. 0 minus 1 is negative 1 square and plus 8. You get the value of x directly, okay? 9 is the answer. Here is number 4. Two lines are parallel. AB and CD are parallel. That means what? These two triangle. Okay, CD, I'm going to use the P, and APB, okay, or ABP, they are similar. All right, we already know that. Okay, because this is a 40, this is a 40, right? Alternate interior angles are congruent. So from here, how can you find the value of y? We already got the answer over here, right? Sum of our interior angle of triangle is 180, right? So sum of these two angles is 85. So 180 and minus 85, okay? So 95 is the answer, okay? Choice C is the answer. Move on number 6 here. You have radical equations, okay? Actually, rational radical equation, okay? When you simplify this left-hand side, okay, it expressed in this way, y to the b, okay? So now let's simplify to the left-hand side. We have a different index number, so we have to change into what? Exponential function, okay? Exponential expression, actually. Okay, so y to the y sub is what is that? Y to the 3 over 6. 3 over 6 is a 1 over 2. You can reduce, okay? And times y to the what? 4 over 5. But when you have a right x to the a over b, that is what? Index number b is root x to the a, right? You remember this formula. You're gonna going back this way. A over b. Okay, and we have another denominator y to the negative 1. So numerator y to the 1 half plus 4 over 5. Okay, 1 half. Okay, I'm gonna write that 1 half plus 4 over 5. This is the minus, all right? Minus 1. That's it. That is equals to y to the b. So this value equals to b. That's right. Okay, maybe you can use a decimal. It's okay too. 1 over 5 is what? 0.5 and plus 0.8 and plus 1. How much? 1.3 plus 1 is 2.3, right? This value of b equals 2.3, right? That's the answer. Here we go, number 8. We have a quadratic functions 0 bx m times x minus bx minus q. That is a vectored form. Okay. Diagonal when x equal p and q. Okay. The graph looks like this. Graph is open downward. Graph is open downward. They have x-intercept. One of this is P, the other one is Q, or this is Q, this is P. Doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, coordinate vertex are both are positive. This is vertex in here. Vertex both what? I'm gonna use A and B. It's okay. A is a positive, B is a positive. That's the equation, right? So based on this information, which of the following must be true? The first one, this is a factor there. Graph is up and down, right? M is positive, graph is open upward. M is negative, graph is open downward. It is open downward, right? M must be negative, okay? So M is positive is wrong. Second one, try. This coordinate both positive. A is positive, okay? What is that? P is positive, Q is positive, positive plus positive over 2 is A, and this is up here, definitely right there. B is positive, right? Choice B is the answer. If B is negative, Q is negative, maybe you can use this is y-axis over here. This is P is negative, we know that. Q is negative, right? Because these two point on the left-hand side of the zero. So A is negative, right? Negative plus negative divided by 2, that is A is still negative, right? But this is negative, but B is still positive, okay? But they said vertex both what? The coordinates are positive. Okay, so choice B is the answer. Here we go, number 10. So in the given system of equations, K is constant. If the system has exactly one solution, we have a lot of practice about this, the number of solutions by using discriminant, right? So, or using the graph. To solve this one, you can use your decimals also, okay? So we're gonna try this one, first one, using discriminant. This takes a lot of work, all right? Okay, you can try this one. You can choose this, which method is best, okay? So 1 over 2, x minus 1, x minus 5, equals to k times 2 over here, that is 2k, right? So we got this one, x squared minus 6x plus 5, and this is moved to the left, minus 2k equals to 0, isn't it? That is a constant. You can use discriminant. Discriminant must be 0, right, to have only one solution. B squared, negative 6 squared, 36, minus 4 times a is 1, C is what? 5 minus 2k. That must be equal to 0, means this is equal to 0, right? So you can divide it by 4 here. 9 equals 5 minus 2k. From here you can see that 2k equals negative 4, isn't it? Right? Okay, I'm going to remove this one, right? 2k, that is negative 9. 5 minus 9 is negative 4. You can divide by 2. K equals negative 2. But it takes a little time, right? A second one is you can use vertex, coordinate vertex. This graph looks like this. Here is a vertex. This is 1, this is 5. Vertex must be on this axis of symmetry. The midpoint of these two. 1 plus 5 divided by 2 is 3, right? So find out this vertex is what? When x equals 3, what is the value of y? Y equals 1 over 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. 3 minus 5 is negative. That is equals to negative 2, isn't it? Negative 2. To have only one solution, the line pass through this way, right? This is the y equals to k, right? The k must be equals to negative 2, right? Choice D is the answer. And let me see. There is another way, but I'm not gonna recommend that, okay? Using this one, okay? All right. Number 12. So we have system of equations. A, B is the solution to the equation or to the system. What is the value of A plus B? A is the value of X, Y is the value of B, right? Actually, some of their intersection coordinate when you have this one. This one is both what negative, right? Both negative slope. So this point is A and B, isn't it? We're gonna find the sum of these two numbers, X and Y coordinate, X plus B. But when you have this one, I told you I said many times, try to add or subtraction. When you try, the coefficient of A and B must be equal, right? When you add this one, coefficient is 111, 115. This one is 23. They are not equal, right? So addition is not working. Subtract 44x minus 45, 23y. That is not equal. Okay, now we got a problem, right? So maybe you can solve this one, right, using elimination or substitution, but it takes too much time. Because this one needs a little skills. I'm gonna do this way. 77x plus 45y equals 27 times 12 here. 76x plus 44y equals 12. When you see over here, right, subtract 77 minus 76 is x. 45 minus 44 is another y. That is equals to 15, isn't it? You got this number, right? That value x is a, y is b. Okay? If we solve this, we can get the right solutions very quickly, okay? If not, you can use decimals. Make a graph of I graphed over here. But in this case, the decimals makes the two solutions because the slope is very close. So actually, it's very hard to find the right intersection over here, right? That's right. Intersection over here. Oh, going down, around over here. Let me see. Wow, it takes a lot. Where is it? It's very hard to find the intersection over here, right? Yeah. Anyway, we can find, okay, the solution is, we don't know, right? A plus B anyway. So in this case, sometimes the value of A and B are not integer, right? In this case, it's very hard to find the intersection, okay? By this case, you have to use solutions using algebra or using the disk skills, okay? All right. That's number 12. This is a little hard, okay? Especially when they have x plus with same coefficient, okay? Or we try to add, if not working, you have to a little modify second term, okay? Times 2. Okay, I'm sorry. Times 2 is what? That is, I forgot. 12 times 2 is 24, right? Okay. Oh, not 15. 3 is this, okay? Sorry about that. Here is number 14. So we have a classroom. A teacher has a certain number of books to distribute among the students. When teacher tried to distribute 5 books to each student, there are 15 books left over. That is total number of books. Okay, first we can focus what is total number of books. The next one, they try to attempt to give 6 books to each student. A little different situation, right? So there is a shortage of 17 books. They need more 70 books, right, to satisfy this condition. Based on this information, how many students are there in the classroom? I'm going to use the number of students is n. Using this one, we're going to express the number of books. 5 books each student, 5 times n, but still this is 5 times n. But still 70 books left. 17 books left. This is total number of books. Second one, 6 books to each student. We need to write 17 more books. For the same amount, same number of books, they're gonna 6 students, but they need more. How many? 17 more again. This is what? 6 student numbers, okay? That is total number of books, right? Second case. Now compare these two. Up to here, they're gonna have the same numbers, okay? So actually, 6n plus 17. 6n equals how much anyway? From here, right? This is 1770, right? So this number, how much? 6n minus 17, right? 6n minus 17. So up to here, they're going to have the same number of books. So 6n minus 17, that is equals 5n plus 17. Okay? So minus 5 in both sides, that is n equals plus 17 plus 17, 34, right? That is the number of students. Okay? That's the answer. Here is the number 16. Yeah. That's the formula, right? We're going to express letter T in terms of other letters. Okay, that is literal equation. Okay, all right. So where is T? T is all here and down over here. We're going to combine these two T, right? So times T minus K both sides. So what? R times T plus minus R times K, that is equals T plus K, isn't it? You have a T, K over here. A T, we need a T, right? T over here. Another T over here. We're going to move this to the left. So R T minus T. We're going to have all other one, right? Or other different variable or different letters move to the right. K plus R plus K. Now we can combine because these two now both in the same side. So T is out, R minus 1. First, K times, this is also a common, right? Or K plus R, or sometimes they, factored over here. I'm gonna make K is out, 1 plus R, isn't it? So what is the value of T? T equals K1 plus R over T equals to R minus 1. Which one is equivalent? Choice A is this, right? I'm sorry. This one, okay? R minus 1. Here we go, number 18. Yeah, that is about the sample, right? The relation between sample and population. This is statistics. The result, right, from we got from the sample, not exactly the same number, right? on the base of right population. Okay, just we can say right, we can guess. Okay, very similar to this data, not exactly equal. That is statistics. Okay, all right. So over here, 300. That's the sample, right? But half of that over here, new medication, half is what? Okay, over here. The new medication group had lower blood pressure. Okay, that's the right conclusion. So we're going to apply this conclusion to a population. So what can you say? This is the best. We cannot use this is the word, right? Just what? We can say only what? Lower blood pressure. Okay? Yeah, pressure a little going down, right? That's the result. So we cannot say this medication is the best. Okay, we can't. Second one is will benefit from medication. Everyone. No, it depends on the number. This is wrong, right? Some people's not working. Okay. The next one, this is no. The next one over here, likely effective. We can guess this one. This is the best, right? Word to the population. Okay, using the sample result. Okay, so choice distance. Okay. Here's the number 20. The area of an equilateral triangle is 225 square root 3. What is the length of the side? Equilateral triangle over here. S. We already know that, right? The area of this one, S times S squared times square root 3 over 4 is the area of this triangle. That's the formula, okay? You have to memorize this one. That is equals to 225 red 3. So, red 3 cancelled out. S squared is what? 223 times 4 is 900. So S equals square root 900 is what? Plus minus 3, but we take only positive, right? There's no negative distance, okay? Number 30 is the answer. Here is the number 22, percent of solution, right? We have two polarizers. One is 15% nitrogen. We have this is 15% nitrogen. And another one is 25% nitrogen, okay? But C when you add this one, C total is 800 kilograms, but the density is what? 20% nitrogen, okay? So how much 15% polarized should this use? We're gonna find this one, this amount of polarized. All the other one is how much? 800 minus x, isn't it? That's why total is over here, 800. That's the first equation. Okay. So, how can you find the value of x? If you use this one, 0 equals 0. We don't know what is the value of x. We need one more equation, right? Okay, what is that? The amount of nitrogen must be equal. 15% of x, that is the amount of nitrogen, right? So 0.15x, that is the amount of nitrogen. Second one is 0.25, 20% of what? 800 minus x, that is the second amount of nitrogen, okay? The total, when you have, right, some of this one, total is 20% of 800. How much? 160, isn't it? This is the equation, right? Using the equation, we can find the value of x now, okay? So 0.15x, 0.25 times 800 is 200, right? So 0.25x, that is equals to 160. So from here, 0.1x equals to, from to the right, negative 200, 160 minus 200, negative 40, right? So when you divide, I'm sorry, negative 0.1, okay? This is negative 0.1. The value of x is 400, okay? So this amount of volume is 400, another one is 400, total is 800, okay? So 400 is the answer. Here is number 24. The given system of equations and no solution. Now we're going to apply the formula. No solution means what? Same slope, different y-intercept. Same slope means 25 over k must be equals negative k squared over 5, but different y-intercept. Okay, we need this one. So cross multiplications. Negative k cube equals 125. K cube equals negative 125, right? So k cube is a third root is negative 5, isn't it? But when you go negative 5, 25 over negative 5 not equals to 17. That's true. Okay? The value of k is negative 5 is the answer. Okay. Here is number 26. In the given equation, k is a constant. All right? Yeah, k is a constant. The equation has exactly one real solution. 2, 0. Where's the solution? X plus 5. You got one real solution already. Only one, right? Exactly one. So from here, we don't have, right, any real root. X squared plus 4, x plus k. When you solve this one, okay, it doesn't have any root. What that means? Imaginary root, right? So discriminant of this equation must be less than 0, okay? What is discriminant? B squared, 16 minus 4 times 81. 81 CK must be less than 0, okay? So 16 less than 4k. So k, when you divide it by 4, must be greater than 4, right? Only this number is greater than 4. Okay, so option D is the answer, okay? Okay, that's all today on test 10 and module 2, okay? So next time, so I'm going to see you, we're going to try, okay, test 11, module 1, okay? All right, and also, if we have the book over here, I'm going to show you. Try to some contents of here, right? The tips. This is very important. Okay, so maybe every day you can try 3 tips or 4 tips. Okay, so there's a total just 63 tips. Okay, so we have to work these tips together. Okay. Okay, I'll see you in next video. Thank you.